Welcome guys back to another video, and today for the honor of Friday the 13th, we're gonna get a lot more like horror content out on the other Friday the 13th. There's gonna be 3 this year, this one in March and one in November. You're gonna get a lot more horror content on those days. I just didn't have time today, okay? Today, we're gonna be reviewing the first Friday the 13th and my favorite Friday the 13th. Hot takes are gonna be scrambling today, and let's get into it. Starting off with the first Friday the 13th. The reason I added the favorite part to this and didn't just do my review of the original is because I didn't want it to be negative, because I'm gonna give this a D. I don't like the first Friday the 13th. I think it's actually a bad movie. I really don't like it. It's a D to a D minus to a D. I don't like it. It's like, I think it's so overrated because it's so, like, the franchise is so iconic that people are just like, oh, that movie's fantastic. But really, it's not. It really isn't at all. Like, we'll go into positives and the negatives because I have way more negatives. So going into positives, I like I like the mom being the villain. I think that is a very interesting point narrative for the first movie, and I'm glad that they had a different villain in the first movie than the rest of the franchise. I actually really like that. I think that's one of my only positives of this movie. Another one is that it's very corny, but in the sense that I don't think that, the characters are too annoying, but they are annoying, and then they get killed, and you're like, my type of horror. The ending's cool. That's it. Okay, going into negatives. The kills in here are not very good. I know it's 1980, whatever, but Nightmare on Elm Street was made just 2 to 3 years after this, and the kills in that are awesome. Like, the visuals in Nightmare on Elm Street are fantastic, and that was only made a few years after this. And the visuals in Texas Chainsaw, which was made almost 10 years before this, I think. No. It was made 6 years before this. Great. Better. I don't like the visuals in this movie, first off. Hot take. I'm not a fan of the boat scene at the end. I know earlier I said I like the ending. I like the overall ending. I'm not a fan of the boat scene. I'm sorry. I know, it's tough to take in. I get it. You're like, why am I watching this guy? I don't know. But man, I'm sorry. But I also don't like Pamela's death. I think that's stupid. Her getting slow-mo decapitated is just doesn't do it for me. That is a good death, but they did it in a way that I was just like, I was looking at the screen and I was just like, huh. It's probably because they did it in slow-mo. Zack Snyder. Okay. Another thing is, I'm not gonna complain about the acting, but one more positive. When Pamela goes insane, throughout the movie, where she's like, get them, Jason. No, get them, Mama. Okay. I like that part. Love it. Okay, other than that, man, I don't like this movie. I think the whole plot of it is, kinda dumb, though. The mom goes insane after her child dies and murders a bunch of teenagers at a summer camp. Not horrible, I just don't, I think it's one of the more weird, horror movie things, but I don't hate it. It's fine. But yeah, that's my thoughts about the original Friday the 13th, okay? But I don't want to keep it all negative, so we'll hit 5 more minutes of a review in my favorite Friday the 13th. And here's a hot take coming in, okay? I'm gonna take my jacket off because time to get destroyed by anyone that watches my channel, okay? I've said it before, and I'll say it again. The best Friday the 13th movie is Jason X. Jason X is the best Friday the 13th movie. It's fun. It's entertaining. Jason going to space, thought it'd be stupid. It's my favorite. And it's not like, it's not that I think every other of them sucks. That's why this one has to be my favorite. No, I love this movie, like, a lot. Again, the second Friday the 13th is good. The third one's good. Final Chapter's horrible. Jason Goes to Hell's horrible. The remake is good, but I love Jason X, dude. I love it. It's so entertaining. Like, it's like all the other Friday the 13th movies are not as entertaining as this one, or as fun as this one. The kills in this are just hilarious. I would take this over any of the Friday the 13th movies. Well, obviously, that's why I'm saying it's my favorite, but, like, we'll get into some quick positives and negatives. Positives, like I said, hilarious, but I love it. It's cheesy fun that you just need to like this style of horror to like this movie. If you can't turn your brain off and have a good time, this is not for you. So don't watch it, because it's about Jason going to space. But, dude, like, the characters in this aren't that bad, but Jason, his look, I don't know why, but I don't mind it. I really don't. I think it's kind of cool. I get anyone that doesn't like this movie. I'm gonna be honest, I get it, but man, I find so much joy in this movie. Going into negatives, it does get a little too bad later on. But I mean, at the same time, I still don't mind it, but it does get a little rough at the end or like in the middle. It's not that long of a movie. Wait, I don't think it is. I don't remember. But yeah, dude, I love Jason X. Definitely preferred over the original. Holy. Oh, rating score. This thing getting an A for me. Jason X getting an A for me. I don't care. But yeah, make sure y'all like and subscribe, hit the bell for notification. Comment below what you want to see in the next videos. I'll see you on the next vid. Soon you're getting a Wrecking Crew review, which is the Jason Momoa and Batista movie. Some more reviews after that. The podcast episode 2 is coming soon. Because I got a lot of topics. My screening for Whistle may have just been canceled, which sucks, but we'll see. I don't know. I'll have to check on that. But other reviews on the way. I think I might watch that romance. People we meet on vacation for Valentine's Day. That's not confirmed. Just maybe. Tomorrow I think I'm going to do top 5 romances as a video, and then I'm also going to do, in my opinion, obviously, and then top 5 horror movies to watch on, like, horror Valentine's Day horror movies. Or just 5 Valentine's Day horror movies, because there's basically, like, 3 good ones and the rest suck. So, I'm going to do top 5 horror movies to watch on Valentine's Day. So, yeah, see you on the next vid. Tell me how bad my opinion was about Jason X, and tell me how bad my opinion was on the original Friday the 13th. I think it's a bad ripoff of Halloween. Peace toodles.